end of the world as we know it. But one thing survived. They could not break its following. The game.
It's the grand final of Games World. Wow, what a series we've had. We've had 84 shows, we've had 280 contestants, and we're finally down to 10. 10 of them from the top of the leaderboard are here. They're going to be playing for prizes beyond the dreams of avarice. The night belongs to them, and we'll be meeting them very shortly. But before we do, hey, Games World wouldn't be Games World without Tim Boone.
Thanks very much indeed, Bob. Can you feel that tension rising? My voice is going. I'm so excited. It's Games World.
It is indeed. Now, our 10 finalists, as you know, have battled through the whole series to get here. They're on the leaderboard. Here's the leaderboard, and every single name at that has sweated blood to get here tonight. The faces to match those names are in our final waiting room. They're with Jeremy Daldry. Jeremy, what's the atmosphere like down there?
Thanks very much, Bob. Boy, you could cut the tension with a knife. This is Excitement City in the final waiting room. These guys are desperate to play, so guys, let's get it on!
Indeed, let's get it on. The first thing we have to do is we have to whittle those 10 down to 5. How are we going to do that? We're going to start playing round 1.
And this is sudden death, the cruelest thing on British TV. There are 10 guys out there, 10 hopefuls, and in a few minutes, they'll be whittled down to 5. It's callous, it's cruel, it's Games World.
So we have 5 head-to-heads. How do we find out who's playing who? We go to the Cyber Bowler here. Inside we have 10 death's head skulls. Each is marked with a number which matches one of our finalists. And we find for the first competition, number 1 is playing number 9.
Number 1 is Russell, number 9 is Michael. Off you go, guys.
We've got Russell and we've got Michael, our first champions who are going to be going head-to-head. Do you feel confident?
Pretty, yeah.
You?
Yep.
OK, let's see which one's going through, which one's going out. Gentlemen, take your positions at the console. So, Tim, it all starts here. What have we got?
Absolutely, Bob. When we say sudden death, we mean sudden death. We're playing 1 round of Mortal Kombat. Russell, you're on the right, you're playing Scorpion. Michael, you're on the left, you're playing Sub-Zero. Let's get it on, Bob.
OK, and that is 1 round, not best of 3, 1 round. You're in or you're out. Let's play.
OK, Russell's on the right, he's in yellow, that's Scorpion. On the left is Michael in blue. Remember that, guys, because they look very similar. Russell in yellow, Michael in blue. And straight away, Russell's moved in, but Michael's going back at him. Oh, this is good uppercut from both players. These guys are nervous, they know it's all down to this. And at the moment, watch the energy bars at the top of the screen. At the moment, Russell's in a bit of trouble, but Michael's connecting. Both the guys, they're trying to connect with those devastating uppercuts, but it's just not enough. It's just not enough. Both these guys are playing very well, but they're playing very cautiously. They know it all hangs on this. Good lasso there by Scorpion, but that ice attack didn't work. Michael tried the ice attack, didn't work. Red uppercut. One more of those and he'll be through. This is Michael. It's all on Michael. He's winning. Michael wins. Michael wins.
Well, life is cruel here on Games World. Michael was right down the bottom of the leaderboard at number 9. Russell was right at the top at number 1, but he is now history.
So for the second head-to-head, we go back to the Cyber Bowler and we take out the skulls and we find that number 4 will play number 7.
Number 4 is Shazad, number 7 is Michael. Off you go, guys.
Shazad and Michael, I remember them both. Good players, each of them. You feel confident?
Yeah.
You feel good?
Yeah.
OK, let's find out who's going out, who's going through. Take your positions at the console. OK, Tim, here we go again. What we got?
We've got one round of Turtles Tournament Fighters on the Super Nintendo. Now, Shazad, he's over on the right. He's playing Michelangelo, the guy with the nunchuckers. Over on the left, that's Michael playing Donatello with the stick. Very simple, Bob, one round.
One round, not best of three. Sudden death means sudden death. You ready, gentlemen? Let's fight.
Okay, Shazad in orange, Michael in purple. Remember that, guys, it's important. And away we go. Now, both the guys are testing out a special move. Shazad's going in with this flame attack, gone in with a low kick there. Good use of the pole there by Michael, it must be said. This guy's master of Donatello. These guys are really good players. We are seeing a real exhibition match here. You won't find caliber higher than this. Look at these throws. And straight away using those nunchuckers to full effect. This is going to be really, really tight contest. We've never seen play of this caliber between two people on the show before. Just check this out. And at the moment, it's with the stick, it's with Donatello. Donatello has the upper hand. That's Michael. But coming back all the time, that's Shazad.
And Shazad came from nowhere because that's what it's like, cruel and fast. Michael, you were number 7 on the leaderboard, but now you're gone.
Head-to-head number 3 into the Cyber Bowler. And we find that number 6 will play number 8.
Number 6 is Richard. Number 8 is Mark.
Richard and Mark, you've seen what happens now. You know, when we say sudden death, we mean sudden death. Think you can handle it?
He's got no chance.
Nerves of steel?
He's got no chance either.
Let's see. Gentlemen, take your positions at the console. Wow, they're both super confident. Who's it going to be? What have they got, Tim?
Right, they've got one round of World Heroes 2. Richard is over on the right. He's in red. He's playing Fuma. Mark's over on the left. He's in blue. He's playing Hanzu. One round, Bob.
Sudden death, we mean it. Ready to go? Let's fight.
Okay, remember, people at home, Richard in red, Mark in blue. Richard's on the right, his energy bar's at the top right of the screen, and at the moment, it's definitely Richard who's ahead, but Mark's coming back as Hanzo. Look at that uppercut, brilliant play here by him using his knives, full effect. Look at that drop from Richard was superb. Richard's coming back, and Mark's energy bar's right down. Mark's in big trouble here. Mark is in big trouble, but he's coming back all the time. He knows how important this is. Mark in blue, big trouble. This could all be over. It is all over. Richard wins.
Great display from Richard there, a great win. Mark, you were number 8 on the leaderboard, now you're number nowhere. Goodbye.
So once more into the Cyber Bowler for the penultimate pairing. I take out the skulls and we find that number 3 will play number 5.
Number 3 is Mark, number 5 is Matthew. Off you go, guys!
Yes, Mark and Matthew, I remember. Super pumped up, confident guys. You going to go through?
Yep, sure.
Has he got any chance?
He has no chance whatsoever, Bob.
Mark and Matthew, surely a contest of biblical proportions. Take your positions at the console. Let the whittling proceed. What have we got?
We've got one round of Eternal Champions on the Mega Drive. Now, Mark's over on the right, he's playing Shadow, she's the brunette. Over on the left is Matthew, he's the blonde. Jetta, one round, Bob.
One wild round of battling babes to separate you. You ready? Let's fight.
Okay, once again, Mark over on the right, he's the brunette. Over on the left, the blonde, that's Matthew. And straight away, Mark's moving in as Shadow. He's transformed to Shadow. That's a special move of hers. It enables her to power up. Now, if you watch the power bars, Mark's power bar is on the right, Matthew's is on the left. Okay, how are we doing? At the moment, Matthew's in a bit of trouble here, but both the guys are playing extremely well. They're both staying out of each other's way as much as possible. As soon as one launches an offensive, the other one manages to counteract it. Great play there from Marcus Shadow, though. That's really good play. But Jetta's always got something in reserve. That's Matthew. This is going to be really tight. We've seen some great play here on Games World in these eliminators. These have been fantastic. At the moment, though, it's Matthew who's in trouble. If you look at his energy bar at the top of the screen, Matthew the blonde is in big trouble. Jetta's in trouble here as Shadow continues to pile on the pressure. Mark continues to pile on that pressure. Matthew's trying to play a sensible game, but it's not enough. He needs to get in there. He's playing too defensively, which gives Mark the upper edge. Mark's done it. Mark wins.
Convincing win there by Mark. Matthew, you came all the way to play. You're at number 5, and now you're going home.
So the last two have been sitting in the final waiting room for all this time. Now they know that, of course, number 2 will play number 10.
That's right, it has to be number 2 who's Leanne and number 10 who's Stefan. Off you go, guys.
Yeah, Leon and Stefan been tough in there, hasn't it?
Yeah.
You ready to go?
Sure am.
Okay, gentlemen, we won't keep you waiting any longer. Take your positions at the console. So, Tim, the final countdown, what have we got?
We've got one round of Street Fighter Turbo. This will be good, this, Bob. The legendary Leon at number 2 on the leaderboard. He's on the right, he's playing Ken in red. On the left is Stefan playing Ryu. Now, Stefan only just got here. He was at number 10. Interesting contest.
Absolutely. Let me tell you this. It's one round. It's sudden death. What do? Do you play it cagey or do you steam straight in? The one who makes the wrong decision is on their way out. Fight on!
Okay, Leon on the right in red, Stefan on the left in white. And straight away, Leon goes in, moves in with the leg, he's trying to fireball, that didn't work, Stefan was at the end of that, and Stefan's under pressure already. But he's coming back, Stefan's coming back, but no, brilliantly thrown by Leon, he timed that to perfection. The legendary Leon, is he going to beat Stefan? It must be said that in training this is Stefan's game, but is Leon going to completely wrong foot the guy? At the moment, they're only bars a level, Ryu's hurling him with those fireballs, Leon's almost out, nobody's coming back, this is incredible. Oh no, Stefan wins. Wow, amazing, what a contest, look at those bars.
What a contest and what an upset. Stefan, he only just got here. He has beaten the legendary Leon, who was at number 2. Leon, bye-bye.
Well, here I am with our 5 winners. We're about to go down to the dressing room to get nicely relaxed for the rest of the competition. But Bob, I believe you've got 5 sad losers. Do the business.
Sad, yes, but losers, well, Jeremy, that's very harsh. They've got this far. They've lived with us on Mills Yarn. They've become part of our family, and up till now, they've avoided the cyberpunks. But I'm afraid I do have to say now, gentlemen, take them away. We had thousands upon thousands of applicants to come on this show. We've whittled it down to 10. Now, we've whittled it down even further. There are 5 left. Our videators are chomping at the bit, waiting to get at one of them. Who's it going to be? You'll find out after this break. Games World Grand Final. You know what's happened? We had 10 contestants, the top 10 off the leaderboard. We've whittled them down to 5. 5 hearts snapped in 2. But 5 of them are still there. They're raring to go. They're in the dressing room with Jeremy Daldry.
Thanks very much, Bob. For the last time in the series, you find me down in the dressing room where there's been a big sigh of relief from our 5 remaining competitors from the sudden death match. They've all got their combat jackets on. They're raring to go. So let's just find out just who they are. Number 10, Stefan Sumner.
Stefan lost all 3 of his Videator challenges, but undeterred bet all his points on Save the Maiden to scrape into 10th position. He beat Leon Kane in the sudden death round to win his place in the top 5.
I'm here to win, and win I will.
This is number 6, Richard Klotterbuck.
Playing World Heroes, Richard convincingly beat Combat Cal, and boy, was she annoyed. He saved the Maiden in 35 seconds to come 6th on the leaderboard. Beating Mark Patterson at sudden death got him into the Elite 5.
I'm back again, and I'm here to win.
This is number 3, Mark Towers.
Mark thrashed Mr. Mathers, the Megabyte millionaire, and pummeled the Persian Prince to win him 3rd place. In sudden death, he beat number 5, Matthew Gianmania, to win through.
The other contestants shouldn't mess with the best, and that's me.
This is number 9, Michael Still.
The Persian Prince and Combat Cal were felled by number 9, Michael. Destroying leaderboard numero uno, Russell Patterson, proved no problem.
I'm mean, and I'm the ultimate fighting machine.
This is number 4, Shazad Akram.
Heavyweight games players Big Boy Barry and the Games Messiah could do little against Shazad's video gaming powers. Neither could number 7, Michael Tricaire, in sudden death. Shazad won through, no problem.
I'm here to stay because I'm going all the way.
Boy, are these 5 mean, Bob. Let's play those games and find a champion.
Thank you, Jeremy. 5 of them. Oh, which one's it going to be? Are we ready? Do we want to see them again? Yeah! Oh, bring them back to me now! look at them. Take a good look at them, because one of these is the game's world champion, and we're going to find out which one it is. We're going to start whittling them down even further. We're going to play round 2. Wow, Tim, the tension mounts. Everything's starting to happen now.
Indeed,
what have we got
does.
for them?
OK, what a game we have. It's called It. This is the game that you've all played in the playground, but never have the stakes been so high. The simple idea of this is do not get infected. The guy's going to be rushing around the screen as different coloured blobs. Whoever, at the end of the game, is It, is out.
It's as simple as that. You know when you've been infected, of course, because you get horrible pustulent spots and... it's horrible. You've all played this before, OK? And it was important last time you played it, but nothing compares to what it matters now. You ready to go? Let's play.
Okay, now for everybody at home, we're at the moment in black. Black is here at the moment.
Richard.
And that's Richard. Richard is here. He's desperately rushing around the screen. Now, as you can see, the icons are coming up. If he picks that one up, that's nicely done. He's desperately trying to make somebody else hit. Oh, that's a slowdown icon. Richard is unfortunately slowed down there, and unless he can infect somebody quickly, he's only got 15 seconds. He's only got 12 seconds left. Come on, Richard. Yes, you've done it. Yellow is infected.
Michael.
Nicely done. That's Michael. Michael is infected. Michael, you are it. You have 5 seconds left, Michael. Michael, infect someone quickly. You can do it, Michael. You're out of time. Michael is out.
Michael, you're not feeling well? That's because you're It and you're out.
Michael, you came in 9th on the leaderboard. You can now go away and say, of the 5 best players in the country, I'm number 5, yeah?
Yeah.
And that's enough, isn't it? No, it's not enough. You wanted to be there, you wanted to be winning, but there have to be losers in order to be winners. This is the first of these 5 to go out. Give it up. Michael, take him away. The stakes are high, and they're getting higher with every single game. Let's play another one. The tension is palpable. What have we got for them, Tim?
You can touch it, can't you? We've got Dragon's Revenge on the Mega Drive. This is a pinball game, and it's a time trial. Each of the guys has got 30 seconds to rack up as many points as he possibly can. That's the game, Bob.
Shazad, the most diminutive of our 4 remaining champions. You ready to go? You've got 30 seconds, and your time starts now.
Okay, Shazad, your 30 seconds begins here. And away goes that ball. And you're ready, you're powered up. Now remember, get as high up the table as you possibly can, because that is where the most of the points are. You want about 20 seconds left, Shazad. Come on, you need more points than this. Now, you'll need to blow up as many of those little guys as you can. Get right up to the top of the screen. That's where the action is. Oh, Timmy, no. Not... You're running out of 8 seconds left, Shazad. 7, 6, 5, 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1. Shazad, you're out. 63,700.
63,700, Shazad. Good score, you feel happy with that?
Yeah.
Well, we shall see. How good is it? Will it get him
I
through?
think that's a reasonable score, Bob, but these guys are the pros. I think they could beat that.
OK, let's see. Stefan, 63,700. That's what you've got to beat. 30 seconds starting now.
Okay, Stefan, away you go. Your moment for glory. Now, straight away, that's a good that'll multiply your ball up. Now, send it up the screen. That's the idea, as far up as you can. You need to try and demolish as much of this screen as you possibly can, hitting as many as you can. Yes, that's your 15 seconds left. That's a good score. You should be quite well there. Get it up there. You're down to 11 seconds. 10. We're counting them down from 10. 8 seconds now. 7, 6, 5 seconds. 4, 3. Come on, you can do this, Stefan. 2 seconds. 1. You're out of time. 57,100.
57,100. Stefan, go and sit down, because the pressure, my friend, is now on you.
The pressure is definitely on Stefan with a score like that, Bob. He can go out easily here.
OK, let's see. Mark, 30 seconds. And it goes very, very quickly, I promise you. 57,100. Beat that, and you're still in the final. Let's go.
Okay, where you go? Come on then, Mark. That's the idea. Boost up the table. Now, the idea is to get as high up the table as you can and then start with your points. Don't leave it too long. If you do leave it too long, pick up as many as you can. You're just under 20 seconds left. Doing well. Get it right up there. That's the idea. That diamond's right up for you. And already you're up to 46. You're doing well. 10 seconds remaining. You're counting it down. 5 seconds left. You're running out of time. Yeah, you're out of time. Well done, though. Good score. 87,200.
87-2. Mark, you're safe, okay? The pressure's all on Stefan
Stefan's got big problems here, Bob.
Wow. Richard, 87,200, that's the lead score, that's Mark. But the score you're worrying about, my friend, is 57,100. That's Stefan's score. You beat that, you're still playing. Let's go.
Okay, away we go. Now Richard, boost the ball right up to the top of the screen. We want to see spectacular action, that's good. Keep hitting, that's excellent play. You can really rack up the points up here. Well done, my son. Keep it going off the bumpers. Yes, nicely done. Big rack up score. This guy's doing well, Bob. And unless it all goes very badly wrong. How are we doing for time? You're running out of time. This is not looking good. Come on, you've got to beat Stefan's score of 57. 2 seconds. You're running out of time. Oh, 51,300, Bob.
Well, top of the pile is Mark with a staggering 87,200. Then comes Shazad with 63,700. Then we had Stefan with 57,100, looking shaky. But then Richard clocked up 51,300, and it's all over. Richard, bye-bye.
Richard played absolutely brilliantly all through the series, came in on the leaderboard at 6, did very, very well, got through the head-to-heads, and now what?
Gone, ain't I?
Gone, ain't I?
Yeah.
Wasn't quite quick enough, didn't get enough points. We have to say, Richard, take him away. You know, they come on here and their chests are full and they're thinking, yes, I was one of the top 10, I'm one of the champions. But they're suddenly deflated, aren't they? There are now 3 of them left, and we're going to lose another one. Let's play on. Wow, I'm shaking like a leaf. I dread to think what it's like for them, Tim.
Absolutely, the spotlight's right on them, and it's on Shazad, who's going to be first to play the time dash here from Palm Tree Panic Zone 1 from Sonic CD. Now, what Shazad's got to do is get to the goal as fast as possible. It's as simple as that.
A to Z, quick as you can. Shazad, let's play.
Away you go, my son. Now, the key thing is, you're picking up coin, you're picking up rings as you go. Now, make sure you've got rings if you're anything, because if you don't, you're going to be out and it'll all be over. But at the moment, come on, you've got to find that goal. Don't worry about the rings, don't waste time like that, just get to that goal. Don't hang about. Hang stop for nothing. Get up there, find that goal, get to the goal. Come on, don't mess around. Come on, keep going, my son. Faster, faster, faster. You wasted time on in that block and you lost the speed as well. It's just not fast enough. You've got to be faster than this. You've got to be a world-class player to be on Games World. Are you up to it? How are you going to get to that goal in time? Where is that goal? We're certainly not going to tell you you've done it. You're through. 28 seconds and 40.
Shazad, 28.40. Go and sit down. All you can do now is watch the other 2. Is it going to be good enough?
I think that's a very respectable time, Bob, but he's hit a lot of obstacles, lost a lot of momentum, and it's, you know, all on Stefan now.
Stefan, 28.40. That's the score. You beat that, you're through. Ready? Let's go.
Okay, Stefan. Yes, off to a Sonic start now. Don't waste time like Shazad did. Just go like that clappers, my son. Don't hang around for anybody. Don't even bother listening to me. Just go, 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 go. You're wasting time, and yeah, you're going the wrong way. Keep going, keep going. Speed up, speed up. That's the idea. You've got the red shoes, though. I was wrong there. You've got the red speed up shoes now. Pick up. That's it. Pick up as many as you can. You've got the idea, as many rings as you can, because they'll save you if you should hit anything else. You had a bit of trouble there, but you're doing very well. How are you doing now? The time, come on. Go, go, go. He's hit by the rock. That's cost you big time, and you've lost your momentum. Oh, dearie, dearie me. That's cost you some serious time, Stefan. You are in trouble. Get to that goal, and get to that goal fast. You're almost there. Keep running, keep going. Don't give up now. You're in. You're there. You're almost there. Yes, you're in.
Stefan, 33.90. I think you know that's not going to be good enough, don't you?
He's in big trouble, Bob. Big trouble.
He crashed a couple of times, didn't he?
Stefan's looking for a miracle here.
Hey, Mark, you been under pressure ever in your life? You've got to get from A to Z in under 33.90. Let's go.
Away you go! Now get as fast as you possibly can. Hang around for nothing, stop for nothing. Don't care about anything, but do pick up the red shoes, which you'll find tucked out on the left. And very, very soon, you've got the idea. Spin into those, pick them up, and you're away. Now that gives you extra speed. All wasted time there. Do not hang around for anything. This is fast. Yeah, that's nice. Stefan lost it there. But Mark doesn't make the same mistake. We could be on for the fastest time of all here. Bobby's doing extremely well. Yes, he knows the shortcut as well. This lad is motoring. Good heavens, he could be there. Excellent play here. He's on 24 seconds. He's running through. We could be the fastest. What a score. What a boy. 26.78.
And Supersonic Mark clocks up 26.78. A brilliant time from him. Shazad was next with 28.4, but unfortunately Stefan, a bit slow with 33.9, but don't worry, Stefan, you have won your bus fare home.
Whoa, Stefan, you came in right at the bottom of the leaderboard, 10th, but you've acquitted yourself brilliantly. But I have to say this, I looked at your face after that round and you knew that wasn't good enough, didn't you?
Yeah, Sonic was never my friend.
Never your friend, and never has he let you down as badly as he has today. Gentlemen, please, take him away. We stand. We had 280, then we had 10, then we had 5. Now we've got 2. We've got just 2 people left. We've got Mark, we've got Shazad. Come and join me, gentlemen. These are the ones. Look closely. One of these is the champion. One of them is going to go through and play the Vidiators who are outside chomping at the bit to get their hands on them. And they're going to be playing for points. And the points are going to be worth prizes, the like of which you've never seen before. Which one's it going to be? Only one way to find out. Join us after this break. The grand final here at Games World, where the action has been fast and furious and brutal. We've got 2 contestants left. We've got Shazad, we've got Mark, and as you can see, they're wearing their coveted Eliminator Champions jackets again. They're going to be going on, one of them, to win absolutely incredible prizes by taking on the Vidiators. But first, we've got to split them up. Gentlemen, take your positions at the console. Well, they've shown themselves to be absolutely genius players. It's a shame to lose one, but we've got to.
Absolutely, and there's only one game that can split them. That's the legendary Cash Dash. The guys have got 60 seconds to rush around the screen, collecting as many coins as possible, punching the robots out of the way, collecting the icons. Now, whoever collects the most coins, those are the coins, those are the points he uses to rack up as many points as possible to get those big, big prizes. Whoever doesn't collect as many coins, he's history. That's Cash Dash, Bob.
It's as simple as that. Let me tell you, Shazad is at the top of the screen in green, Mark is at the bottom in blue. You need a lot of points. You need a lot of points to beat your opponents, but also to get you on the road to the prizes against the Vidiators. Gentlemen, I'm afraid for one of you, for the last time, let's play.
Okay, Shazad Stack is at the top in green, Mark is at the bottom in blue. And at the moment, it looks as if Shazad, I would give Shazad the slight upper hand. He's got a speed up icon up there, but Mark's coming back. He's taking Bob's advice given earlier in the series. If you see somebody else in a cluster, go for that cluster. Punch them out of the way. But at the moment, the upper hand is definitely with Shazad. And with 44 seconds remaining, it's all on Shazad. But he's been frozen by Mark. Nicely played, Mark. You time no one's of affection, my son. Even the shopkeeper's coming on to say, well done. You've collected all those extra coins. And you're catching up with Shazad. Shazad's not happy, punching Mark out of the way. And Mark, Shazad's got to speed up. That's the one that counts. Watch him rocket past those coins. Shazad has started himself in the lead once again. And with 22 seconds remaining, it's all with Shazad once again. Mark, you're in Goldville. There's no way you can go. You must collect those coins. And he's frozen Shazad once again. This is Mark's chance to come back. Shazad's frozen. And with 10 seconds remaining, it's still with Shazad. But Mark can come back, but Shazad's found a brilliant clutch at the top. I think Shazad's going to take this. Are we going to see a comeback? The guys are fighting out the bottom with 1 second left. It's Shazad! Shazad wins.
Shazad, great score, 76. Welcome to the grand final. You're the boy. Mark, what can I say? You're going home.
Mark, always one of my favourites. Very cocky contestant, but very, very good. Anything to say at all to the boy?
Good luck, Shazad. Go for it.
Absolutely. Now, normally, we're pretty ruthless and brutal at this point, but as you've done so well, we have decided to give you a prize, and a brilliant prize it is. You win £100 worth of HMV Games vouchers. So take that with you with our compliments. For the last time, Mark, kindly leave the stage. Take him away. Comes down to this. One of the shortest players, Shazad, is the supreme champion. You're playing for some fabulous prizes. Let's have a look at them.
And what an array of prizes are on offer for a worthy winner. Wow, a Mega Drive and SNES Aladdin pack. Wow, a Philips CDI. Wow, a 3DO system. Wow, the chance to fly to sunny Florida with your family and enjoy Disney World. And finally, the Games World Star Prize. A one-off, specially made Dragon's Revenge pinball machine. Could Shazad win it all?
Okay, so the aim of your game is to get big points and win those prizes. You feel confident?
Yep.
Gonna do well?
Yep.
Well, let's have a look.
It's the Videator Challenges.
Shazad, at the moment you have 76 points that you won on Cash Dash. That means you've already got the consoles, the CDI, and the 3DO. On the Cyber Prizer, there remains the US Holiday and the pinball machine. To get that, you've got to win more points, and you've got to win them by betting against the Videators. Tim, what's the first game?
We kick off with Mutant League Ice Hockey on the Mega Drive. Great game this, very fast as well. Run your mutant team around the pitch, trying to avoid the hazards along the way and score as many as possible. Now, we're just playing one quarter, and at the end of that, if there's no score, or if the scores are even, it's first goal wins.
Okay, now, as always on Beat the Elite, before we tell you who you're going to be playing, we have to know how good you think you are, how much you're willing to bet. You've got 76 points. How many do you want to bet?
10.
10. You want to bet 10 points, okay? Which means that if you win, you'll be up there, you'll be 86, you'll be well on the way to the holiday. If you lose, I have to tell you, you'll lose the 3DO and you'll go back down to the CDI, okay? Come with me now over to the Videator selector, and I'm going to ask you to press the button and make your challenge.
The Videator who will challenge you is Big Boy Barry.
Please welcome Big Boy Barry!
Well, he was beat by Shazad the last time out. This is Big Boy Barry. What can he do today? Let's find out.
Big Boy Barry! Big Boy Barry! Here he is. Here's the man. Here's the governor. Now, you've got your restaurant, Asteroid Chigwell, and hopefully me, you and Tim Boone, we're off for a big blowout afterwards. Got a good menu lined up?
I have indeed. We've got Kevin Costner hot dogs, Take That Turkey, and Bernie Clefton burgers, Bob.
Wow, and something to drink?
Diet Coke.
Diet Coke, of course. Got to watch those inches, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
Let me introduce you to your nemesis. This is Shazad. Remember him? Because you played him and he beat you. And now he's playing for big prizes. How's he going to do?
It was all a setup. He's going to do terrible. It's mine.
Let's have a look. Gentlemen, take your positions at the console.
Yeah!
So, Tim, Shazad's beaten him once. Can he do it again?
I think Barry's on form for a big revenge here, Bob. This is the final. This is where the pressure counts, and Big Boy has proven under pressure he's a star. Now, for everybody at home, Big Boy Barry, he's at the bottom of the screen, and he's in blue. He's playing the Maniac All-Stars, and they're playing up. Now, Shazad, he's playing in white. He's playing from the top of the screen down, and his team are the Toxic All-Pros. We're all set for the action.
OK, we're playing just one quarter in this. Should it finish all square, then we will play sudden death. But if you're quite ready, gentlemen, let's go.
Okay, everybody at home, remember, Big Boy Barry's in blue playing up the screen. Shazad is in white playing down. Now, there are lots of hazards that the guys are gonna face during the course of the game. The Barry has possession. Is it? Oh, yeah, an early goal for Barry. An early goal for Big Boy Barry. I told you the guy was a pro. This is big trouble for Shazad. Barry's facing off already. In goes the puck. And who's got possession? It's Barry again. Away goes Barry. Is he going to get another one? Oh, that's close. Barry got the goal. He's got the ball. It goes out. Big Boy has possession. Takes his time. But Shazad has possession at last. Come on, Shazad. Very few defenders. That was close. That almost just missed the net. Shazad comes in for a second try. But Big Boy has possession. Fills it up. Fills it up. Nicely played by Big Boy. Lines himself up. Is he there? Oh, he scores. Big Boy scores. 2-0.
Shazad, come on. Pull yourself together. You're playing for big prizes. Let's get back into the game. Play on.
And the puck goes in. And it's Big Boy Barry. Nicely played. Oh, brilliantly played there by Shazad. But it's Big Boy is there. No. Yes, Big Boy is there on his defence. Fills it up the field. He needs more passing. But Barry, who am I to tell Barry what to do? Shazad's got possession now. Come on, Shazad, make this one count. This is the one that's counts. You've got to score now. Oh, Big Boy took it off him. It's got an open goal. Come on, Big Boy, you can do this. Oh, closely. Nicely played there by the keeper. Shazad desperately trying to get that ball out, but he's under intolerable pressure from the Big Boy. Come on, Shazad, get one back for glory. It's not enough. Big Boy's got the puck once again. It's all over. Big Boy wins 2-0.
Number one!
And the Big Boy gains his revenge. Sorry, Shazad, you're down to 66.
He's back, he's on form, he's beaten you, Big Boy Barry.
Oh dear, is this really the best Britain has to offer? The biggest, the best, the bountiful, the bumptious, the number one, the one and only, the greatest full time. Everyone, who's the number one videator of the world? Big Boy Barry! Yeah! Places are watching me. I'll be back for saying clear games well. Biggest, best, biggest, best.
Okay, Shazad, this is how we stand. You've lost some points. You were in the 3DI zone, but you've lost it. You're down to the CDI and the console, but you can get back up. But to do that, you need to win the next game. Tim, what's the challenge?
Okay, Bob, next up is Samurai Showdown, fast fighting action on the Neo Geo. It's over 3 rounds, there are loads of special moves in this, it's a great game.
So, a fast, furious beat-em-up. Now, I have to ask you again, you got 66 points, how many do you want to bet?
6.
6. That will take you to 72. You'll be right up at the top of the CDI zone, hopefully going higher. Move over, please, to the Videator selector, and we'll find out who you're going to be fighting against. Press the button.
The Videator who will challenge you is Mr. Mathers, the Megabyte Millionaire.
Please welcome Mr. Mathers, the Megabyte Millionaire.
Well, the grand final of Game 12 would not be complete without this man. He's the owner of the show, the very wealthy and the very talented Mr. Mathers.
Mr. Mathers, looking smarter than I've ever seen you look before. Obviously got a special occasion lined up.
Well, Miss Mundane told me to be a bit dapper for the last programme, but I don't think I really need to because I'm going to thrash him into the ground.
Well, we'll see. He might not be a snappy dresser as you are, but I promise you he's a very good player. Gentlemen, take your positions at the console. Well, I wonder if that defeat has damaged his confidence. What do you think?
Well, if it has, Bob, he's now up against the best. He's up against Mr. Mathers, the owner of the show, who's on the left. He's playing Nakaruru. She's the girl with the eagle. Now, on the right, playing Galford. He's the guy with the dog. That's Shazad. I think of the two, it's going to be quite an even contest, but I think Mathers will win this, Bob.
OK, best of 3. Come on, Shazad. Everyone's behind you. And, of course, we're behind you, Mr. Mathers. Let's play.
OK, once again, over on the left is Mr. Mathers, on the right is Shazad. And Shazad took a right pasting there, but Mr. Mathers removed him with that low attack. Desperately tries to come back and succeeds. This is good play here from Shazad. Oh, but once again, Mathers' sword is devastating. He hasn't even used the eagle yet. There he goes. Now, you can actually, as you can see, you can use the eagle to jump up the screen, and Shazad can actually use the dog as a weapon as well. But at the moment, look at the energy bars, you can see that Mr. Mathers is in trouble. His energy bar is down, but he's desperately coming back. He's desperately coming back, but he's in big trouble here. Mr. Mathers is in really enormous trouble as Nakaruru. This could all be over in the first round for Mr. Mathers. It could be a convincing win, yes. Shazad wins the first round.
Ipan means just one thing, it means victory, and it was a victory for you, Shazad. Now, come on, if you can win this one, you can get those points really building up. Fight on.
OK, away we go. Mr. Mathers on the left. Shazad on the right. Moving in, and that was a great standoff there. Both the guys lost some energy. Mr. Mathers uses his eagle attack. Down he comes. Swoops down. That one really connected. And if you look at the damage bar, it didn't take up that much damage to poor old Shazad. He's still in there with a fighting chance, but Mathers is not a happy man. As you can see, he is really upset now. He's really launching in. Now, one thing about this game is you can go in and out on the screen. And if you look, a big trouble here. Big trouble for Shazad. It's very nearly all over. One more from Mathers, and it could be 1-1. Swooping down for the attack this time, that one, but it's all over. 1-1, 1-1.
Mr. Mathers pulls it back 1 each. You need to win this one, Shazad, to build your points up. Let's fight on.
And this is it. Round 3 could go to either of these guys. They're only ready, they're in a face-off. Whoever can punch the buttons fastest wins. Now, Mr. Mathers got the better of that one, but Shazad didn't lose the energy. But it did give Mathers a chance to come back and actually store up. This is good play from both players, but that play from Shazad is doing extremely well. Shazad's playing blindingly at the moment. These combinations are well timed. Just look at those special moves coming in. The guy's using the whole screen to full effect. But Mr. Mathers will not be denied, but that was brilliantly. Oh, that attack was brilliantly thwarted by him. Shazad's doing extremely well. Mathers is in big trouble here. Big trouble for Mathers. Big standoff. Shazad can get the better of this. Shazad's on the right. He got the better of that. Come on, Shazad, you can do this. Although of course we want Mr. Mathers to win. Shazad, come on, son, you can do it. Mathers is coming back though. Mathers is coming back from nowhere. This is so much. Shazad has done it. Shazad wins. Well done.
Well, if he can beat the owner of the show, he can beat anyone. That's Shazad, and he's got 72 points.
Shazad, a brilliant...
I'm sorry, Robert, but I've had enough. Me and Miss Mundane are getting out of here right now, and we're going to think about pulling the show.
There's no need. Mr. Mathers!
I'm going to pull this show. It's over!
I don't believe you dare, because people power, that's what keeps this entertainment juggernaut rolling along. This is Shazad, doesn't look much, but he's just beaten Mr. Mathers. He's got 72 points. I think he can skyrocket to the top of our cyber prizer, and you'll find out whether he can do that when you join us after this break. suppose weeks ago we started off in the foothills, and Shazad is very nearly at the top of the mountain. He's got 72 points. He's won the CDI and he's won consoles, but he wants to win much, much more. To do that, he needs to build his points up with another game. Tim, what have we got?
We've got Virtual Soccer on the Super Nintendo. This game is footy. Guide your 11 men around the pitch, try and score as many goals as you can. Great stuff.
Okay, a big soccer challenge. You've got 72 points, Shazad. What do you want to bet?
9.
Just 9. You're not too confident about that game, are you? But I can tell you, if you do win, you'll be up here and you'll be back in the 3DO zone. If you lose, the prizes you've got are already safe. Step over with me, please, to the Videator selector. Let's find out who you're going to be playing against. Press the button.
The Videator who will challenge you is the Violet Blade.
Please welcome the Violet Blade!
And it's the man with the bad attitude who's very, very good at games. It's the Violet, or should we say Violet Blade?
Violet Blade! Now, the last time I saw you, you car, the peelers were dragging you off to Chokey. What's happened?
Well, I've escaped you lackeys, and you can have your moment of glory in this final. I'm having you outside, Mills, and you both, and bring that weak Daltrey as well.
This is the man that's going to be having you. Take your positions, please, at the console. Tim, he's betting very, very cagely. Who's playing who?
Okay, well, he's playing England. He's playing up the screen in white. The Violet Blade. He's playing Holland. He's playing in orange, and he's playing down. Come on, Shazad, you've got to win this one.
Okay, 2 halves?
2 halves.
Gentlemen, let's play some soccer.
Okay, it's Holland to kick off, and that's the Violet Blade. Shazad as England playing up. Now the Violet Blade's got possession, and we know the Violet Blade is exceptionally good at this game. Let's throw in for Shazad. How's he going to do it? Shazad's playing up the screen, remember? Nicely timed, but that was brilliantly attempted by the Violet Blades. And at the moment, Shazad's got the ball, he's taking up the field. Come on, Shazad, take the ball up there. Now push past the keeper, no! That's a goal kick. I think that's a bit of wild play there, Bob, by Shazad. Just generally punts it up. Now he's taking up the field again. He's had most of the possession. Yes! Yes! Shazad scores! First goal! Brilliantly done!
To England. England 1, Holland 0. Come on, Violet Blade, let's see what you're made of.
A brilliant goal there from Shazad. Completely wrong foot to the Violet Blade. Now the boys out for revenge. Look at this play. Look at the... Oh! That went off the post. That was so close. The Violet Blade very nearly scored an equaliser within seconds. Well, once again, who's got possession? It's Shazad again. The keeper was checked for that one. Come on, Shazad, my son, you can do this. Holland boot that one out of the way, take it down the field. The Violet Blade, oh, just curled it round, but it was too high. First half over.
Okay, half-time, the score is Shazad and England 1, the Violet Blade, and Holland 0. Come on, Shazad, rub it in. Let's kick off for the second half.
Okay, this time, of course, it's Shazad with the kick-off. It's England playing down. Shazad in white playing down, and it kicks off. But it's immediately the ball taken by Holland. This is good play from the Bladey. In it goes. It's a goal to Blaze. 1-1. 1-1.
Very, very luckily, the Violet Blade has pulled one back. That makes it England 1, Holland 1. Come on, Shazad, show me what you can do.
Shazad takes it through. Yes! From nowhere, Shazad scores in a second. Amazing. 2-1.
Straight from the kick-off, it's 2-1 to Shazad.
And here we go again. Violet Blade's got the ball. He's taking it up the pitch. He's taking it up. He's going. Well, that was just off the bar. But Shazad's goalkeeper's punting it down. Come on, Shazad. Another one should seal the victory. You can do this. It's going in. But no, the Violet Blade keeper has to snatch that one from Torsedun. It's a throw into Shazad. Come on, Shazad. You can do this. Nicely taken throw in. Brilliantly timed. But it's no good. He laid it off. Didn't lay it off well enough. Which means the goalie has a chance. The defence is in there. That Violet Blade taking up the field. He's got to score a goal very quickly. The time, yeah, Violet Blade with the throw-in. I believe this is good stuff. But is it going to be enough? Or is the Violet Blade going to run out of time? Let's see. Oh, that was off the goalie. I don't believe it. But throw-in is running dry with the excitement of all this. The Violet Blade has the throw-in. Can he do this? Can he score? I don't believe what I've just seen. That was so close. That was so close.
And it's too late, Violet. All that pouncing around is not going to help you now because Shazad has beaten you fair and square and you've got 81 points.
Violet Blade, you came from jail. He punished you even more. Get back to jail. The Violet Blade!
Oh! Oh, buddy, we've got final anyway. And don't forget, outside! Outside!
81 points, Shazad. 81. You've got the 3DO. the CDI, the consoles. You want more, you want lots more, and we've got another challenge for you. No more Videators, just you against the machine. Tim, what's he got?
He's playing Heimdall, Save the Maiden, for the very last time in the series. He's got 40 seconds and unlimited access to save the poor maiden trapped by the 8 braids of her hair. Go for it, Shazad.
So that's what it comes down to. Save the Maiden, and it's broken the back of some great players, but you, Shazad, are the greatest. You've got 81 points. Have a little think and tell me what you want to bet.
45.
45, yes! If you win, you're taking home the pinball machine, the US Holiday, the 3DO, the CDI and the console. If you lose, you've just got the console. It all hangs on Save the Maiden. For the last time in this series, and how fitting that I should say it to the best player, Shazad, take your position at the console. Wow, the tension, Tim. He's done Heimdall before, he's saved the Maiden before, but never under this kind of pressure.
Bob, this is so... I think my throat's going to explode with the excitement of all this. Now, I've given Shazad all my best advice. I've given the best advice I can throughout the series. It's just him against the machine. It's 40 seconds, do or die.
Unlimited access, Shazad. Everybody's with you. You're the champion. Remember that. Let's go.
Oh, Shazad, you put her on the head and you've lost some time already. That's not a good start. Come on, my son, don't let the nerves get you. Yes, 1 down. Yeah, oh, that was so close. Yes, 2 down. Oh, that's no, just come down low. Yes, 3 down, come on, Shazad. That's close as well. Yeah, oh, that's even closer. Come on, Shazad, you can do this. You are so close. Yes, 5 down. Come on, get 4 down, 5 down. 3 to go, come on, Shazad. You can do this. You can do it. 2 down, 2 to go. 2 to go, yes, 1 to go. Come on, Shazad, you can do this. Yes! Yes! Shazad, you have conquered Games World! 126 points! Gotta believe it!
Yes! Okay, Shazad, 126 points, Supreme Champion. Let's have a look. You've won the game consoles, the CDI, the 3DO, the US Holiday, and the pinball machine. Let's see the star prize. Champion, the Supreme Games World Champion. Shazad, how'd you feel?
Totally excellent.
Totally excellent. Look into that camera. You people out there, you're looking at the greatest games player you will ever see. You've won the hearts of the nation. You've also won these incredible prizes, okay? Now, we may be back. Who knows? I don't know if my heart can stand it. I don't know about yours, Tim. But if we do, if we can find a player anything like this, wow. We'll have some competition, I promise you that. From all of us here on Games World, the one true mega show, the Master Blaster. Thank you, and good night!
And Jeremy Daldry will be back on Monday night at 7, hosting a great new series, Commercial Break. That follows an hour of drama from Down Under, Paradise Beach at 6 and East Street at 6:30. Battling next against a formidable group of assassins is TJ Hooker.